books. So, good evening and welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thanks for checking my channel out, my dear friends. Relatively new channel, and I'm absolutely glad and humbled by the kind of support that I've been receiving. So, today is a Saturday. Hope this is going to be a bit of a longish stream. Quite a few nice routes that I plan to try out today. So, looks like it's going to be exciting. To start with, today we kick it off with the new expansion pack, which is out for Train Sim World 2. So, of course, today we are playing Train Sim World 2, just like all the other days. We try the new Journeys expansion pack, in which some enhancements have been made to the base scenarios, which were originally available with the game. Basically, the three that you get when you buy the game without any additional DLCs, namely Sandpatch Grade, Schnellfahrstreck Cologne, and which is the third one? Interesting. Let's see, which is the third one? So yeah, Bakerloo, of course, London Underground. So in which you get a couple of additional scenarios as well, along with the new limited edition heritage livery. So yeah, we'll try some of that out as well. Also, the plan is to do a bit of an ice run. Been a while since we have played ice, so that's also on the cards today. Or TGV, we'll see how things go. So the plan is to start with the Schnellfahrstreck loan, in which, let's say, if you go to scenarios, so you have a few new scenarios that have been made available. These are not for ICE, but now in this you have the BR 423 DBKS available as an add-on, which was previously not there. Uh, Mostly, I think this was available in the Navarker, Dresden, and some other German routes. So now it's available as a part of Schnellfahrstreck Cologne, and one of the scenarios that has become available is Düren. I think that's what it is called. So we start with Düren, and then we decide what to do next. So let's get this started. And thanks again for watching my videos, guys. Another request, if you like my videos, if you like my channel, I'd request you to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. And in case you like my videos, hit it a like, and that helps my channel grow. That makes the YouTube algorithm make more recommendations of my channel. So would mean a lot to me if you do that. Having said all that, let's have a nice evening and let's get the stream started with Düren New Journeys expansion pack, Train Sim World 2. So welcome to Horror HPF. Take this S13 service down to Düren before switching cabs and heading back. So overall, this is supposed to be like a 30-minute scenario. So yeah, nice one to get warmed up with. Let's get started. Reverse it out. Reverse it forward. High beam. Passenger lights are on. Lock doors. Spotlight is on. Reduce it a bit. Instrument lights are on. Yep, looks good. Looks good without the spotlight as well. Hello and welcome to the stream, my dear friends. Thanks for watching. So off we go. Next station is Sindorf. We're supposed to be there at 12:33. Maybe we are running a little late. Does not matter. It's Saturday night. Ouch. I will overshoot by a bit, for sure. That should be okay. It's a long train, so I can still open the door without having to go back. This is not right, but then it's okay. We're just getting started with the day, so it'll get better and better. Yeah, that's a bit of an overshot. Okay. Let's go. So the next hop is Buer, Boyer. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Beer, or the way they do it in the Netherlands, it'll probably be called Bayer. Bayer. Next station, Bayer, is at 12:43, 8.3 kilometers out from where we are, and a nice opportunity to stretch its legs and get the speed up a little bit. So we are at 95% power right now. got the throttle notched back to 15%. Don't want to risk overspeeding. So here we are again, the TB423 now available in the New Journeys expansion pack as a part of the default Schnellfahrstrecke scenario. Interestingly, we do not have the Talent 2 routes on this line. So this must be an AI run schedule, which we just crossed us. So we have a red light coming up, a red signal coming up. So we have a signal there, a red signal. So we are going to stop and wait. Since we are waiting, it doesn't hurt to kind of get out of the cab and walk around a little bit. Okay. So let's climb back into the cab. Since I appreciate a little privacy. Here we go. Good to go again. 2.2 kilometers now out of Bayer beer. That is not a bad stop at all. Okay. So there is a incline here, and since I had removed the brakes, the train started rolling back. So when you're playing this, remember to keep the brakes on. Okay. So the next one is Marzenik, 4.7 kilometers from Bayer. And to that we go now. So on our way to Marzenik again, 2.3 kilometers out. We are now close to the speed limit of 120, and there is a 0.3% incline. So I just reduce the throttle to bleed off the speed a little bit. minimum power now. And now coasting. It's time to put some brakes on because it's not easy to stop this train. I think this is a little slow on the brakes, this train. So yeah, 100% brakes now should be good. And I know I have to hit the emergency as well. Or else this won't stop. It does not stop that easily. But this is not bad. Hopefully. Relatively. So off to Durin, 4.2 kilometers. Once we reach Durin, we will then switch sides and then bring the train, or rather take the train back to Horan. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, and then we take it back to Horan HPF. And after that, this scenario would then get completed. And my troubles with Elgato continue. I'm so sorry. I was on mute, Ellie. So sorry about that. So I was saying absolutely remember 22nd is your birthday, and yes, we're waiting. So that day, the stream will, of course, be dedicated for you, and I'm sure you're extremely excited about your birthday. Like we all are excited, right? About our birthdays. So you must be kicked up too. How are you doing? And welcome back to the stream, Ellie. Oh, come on. So unfair that one is. Okay. So maybe now it's time for a nice route, or should we still continue with the DB423? Let's do Ice to Meet You. Welcome to Aachen HBF. You're assigned an ICE 17 service operating to Cologne HBF. Open the doors to commence boarding. Yes, I will. Yes, sir. Okay, the reverser is forward. Power is on. Normal high beams. Things look like they're all well configured. Train brake. Everything is in order. Hi, Henry. I'm so sorry. I was speaking on mute again. How are you doing? What is up, brother? All good, Henry. All good. How are you guys doing? Ellie, long time. Haven't, yeah, we haven't connected and haven't seen you in the stream. Hope everything is going well. So 5.8 kilometers out of Stolberg. Current speed on 129, 130. Speed limit is still 140. So yes, on the 22nd. Ellie's birthday is on the 22nd. And absolutely waiting for that. Any great plans for the birthday, Ellie? Okay. I don't think unless I match the limit of the speed, they will let me go any faster. I think that's how it works. Another notch of the brake. Okay. Are you liking the video, Ellie? Henry? Okay. Now we can speed up a bit more. I think the speed limit is now about 160-ish, I think. So let's go. Perfect. Thanks, Henry. Good to hear. And guys, if you're liking the video, please hit it a like if you can. And if you cannot, no problem, no pressure. Just kidding, guys. Relax. Any suggestions? So after we finish the ice route, what should we do next? Bakerloo with the new livery? Thanks, Henry. Ellie says Henry. Henry says Ellie. Are you guys trying to decide which route we play next? Any suggestions? Yes, Henry, when is your birthday? So we are now 8 kilometers, 8.8 kilometers out of Durin. On the 32nd of January, Henry. Belated birthday wishes, Henry. Belated happy birthday. We missed wishing you on the 23rd. Ellie says box train 90s. What do you mean by that, Ellie? You mean a freight train? So would you like to see a freight route next? And what do you mean by 90s? Do you mean something like one of the older routes? Okay, so which one shall we do? Freight, I have several options. We can do something from the Nevercare, Dresden, or Dresden Chemnitz, all of which are German routes, or do we do something like a UK route from either, but West Somerset Railways does not have any freight, but we have old routes. Like I also have the Class 52 MAR from West Somerset, in case you guys are interested in that. Or else, which freight routes would you guys prefer? Give me some hints. Give me some idea. Okay, now we have an increase in the speed limit. Yippee. So next, we are going to pass through Horeb, which is 20 kilometers from here, which is what we were trying to do in the previous scenario as well, Durin. Maybe we'll do that also at some point. Ellie, Henry, give me some suggestions, please. If it is freight, which one? If you have any preferences. Or we can try one of the scenarios from Great Western Express, the Class 66, which I know is Ellie's favorite. '50s would be West Somerset, no? So it's not. Okay, you mean box train? Do you mean passenger train? Should we do a class 52 MAR from West Somerset? Ellie? Okay, now speeds up. I think we are all the way up to 230. Now we are going fast. Now we are beginning to open our legs and stretch things up and go high speed. Okay, 246, 247. So do we do West Somerset? The class 52, Ellie? Is it a yes or a no? So in the stream right now, we have Ellie, we have Henry, and we also have two other people. I'm not sure who's there. So guys, whoever it is, hello, big hi, welcome to the stream, and I hope you're having a great weekend and Saturday so far. 66, okay, class 66. We are at 259 kilometers per hour right now, which is not a bad speed at all for this train. Other folks in the stream, feel free to say hi, feel free to drop me a note in the or a comment in the chat. Let me know what you think of the stream, whether you're liking it. After this, we are most likely doing the class 66 from Great Western Express. And if we still have time, after that we can do a couple of more routes as well. So let me know what is it that you'd like to see. Let me know what you think of the stream. Let me know if you like my channel or if you don't like my channel. If you hate things here, you can let me know about that as well. You can always tell me what I can do differently. And for folks who have not subscribed to my channel, I'd be so glad if you consider subscribing. So please subscribe, and if you like the videos, please hit it a like. Big motivation for me, guys. That would mean a lot to me, means a lot for me. And again, in case you don't want to subscribe or don't want to hit a like, change your mind. But no, I'm just kidding. No pressure, guys. No pressure. Okay, now we have a bit of an incline, so we can increase the throttle a little bit. Stay close to the limit. 78% power, flatland. So let's dial it back. 15 kilometers out of Kolin now. Dialing the power back a little bit now, since I am at 266 and a tad over speed. Good night, Henry. Good night. So nice to tell me that. I am here in Amsterdam, Henry. It's 10:42 p.m. I wish I had started the stream a little longer so that you could stay. But then, yeah, you can always watch the video. Cheers to Henry. Thank you so much for joining the stream, my friend. Good night, and see you back in the stream whenever you can. Do drop by, give me a shout, say hello. Always nice to hear from you. Thanks for being here, Henry. Thank you so much. $11 p.m. in Finland. True. Yeah. Need to reduce the speed. See you next time, bro. See you next time. Whew, look at that. Look at that. Hope you guys saw that. I hope I do not derail. I won't, of course. Oh, now I'm going so fast that the game is not able to render anything. This is funny. Slowing things down further as we are cruising into Kolin. Hello, people. Hello, my friends. Thanks for joining the stream. So here we are. Here's our ice. I think it's also called a DBBR 406 or something. So we just came all the way from Akhil here down to Kolin, and we will possibly take a quick break of about 10 minutes, get myself some tea, grab a little water, and then we start back in about 10 minutes. Oh, wait until 10, it says. Okay, so yeah, after that, we will most likely start with the Great Western Express, BR Class 66. In that, there are a couple of interesting scenarios that we can, of course, try out. So, yeah, most likely that's what we will do. Here is another ice rolling in. Love these trains. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they are one of my, if not my favorite trains. Of course, I mean, they are definitely one of my favorite trains because I have a huge thing for the French TGV slash Thalys as well. So, yeah, so that wasn't too bad. So, guys, this was the second run for the day. Now, more exciting stuff to come. So, as I said, Great Western Express up next. Need a 10-minute break. I'll put some nice music on for you, and then there'll be there's also a collection of screenshots, basically a nice slideshow of my train shots that you can get to see while I go grab myself a cup of tea, grab some water, be back in exactly 10 minutes or so. So don't go anywhere, guys. Be right here. More and more exciting stuff to come up in the stream today. So Saturday night, going fantastic so far. See you back in 10. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do. If you do like my videos, hit it a like and be part of my community. Be a friend, help me out, grow as a streamer, as a gamer. So let's have fun together. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go away. Be right back. I'm back, folks. Thanks for waiting for me. Thanks for being patient. Who's in the stream right now? Ellie, is that you? Anybody else? Hello? So here we are. Ellie, I'm not sure whether you're in the stream right now. Do you want to try the class 52 MAR? Folks in the stream, can you let me know? This one. Hey, Ellie. Yeah. Have you seen the class 52 before? This one? Let me just show you. In case you want this, then we can do this as well. Otherwise, we'll go to class 66. Or do you want to check out the new heritage livery or the limited edition livery of Bakerloo line? So you can let me know, whichever you prefer. No? Not this? Not this? Like, ooh. Like, not this? Sorry. This is one of the choices which we have in case you want to give this a try. Or do we do the class 66? Your call, my friend. Okay, in that case, we can obviously do the one you prefer, which is class 66. Let us do that. $66. It is, my friend. working. Let's check out the scenarios. Shall we do the drag line? This.
One of the high-speed trains coming out of London has developed a fault and terminated here at Reading. The train needs to be towed back to the Old Oak Common for repairs. We've called you off your break to be the driver of this rescue move. A Class 66 is being brought out of Reading Depot, just to the west. Meet the locomotive when it arrives in the station.
Okay, so we need to get to platform 14. Let's go there. Let's head down. Now we wait for the train. So we are waiting for the train to arrive. There we go. Now we wait. We are still waiting for the train, guys, waiting on the platform for the train, which has apparently broken down, to arrive, which we will then now need to take it back to Old Oak Common or somewhere for repairs. I think there comes the train. There comes the Class 66. I'm not sure. I think that is the one which is broken down. And we need to tow, possibly. We need to turn the lights off. Desk light is on. Instrument lights are on. Tail lights are on.
Thanks for helping us on this job. You need to get that locomotive over to the failed HST and hook it up. Head out to the Kennet Bridge Loop, and then you'll get a path back into Reading Station.
Okay. Off we go. What do you mean, Ellie? The job done box? I'm not able to understand, Ellie. What is your question? Try again, Ellie. Ah, so one second, Nelly. Let me answer that. I think this engine or this locomotive has that classic camera scheme, not the immersive one. So when you press and hold this one, the right thumb stick, you get the external cameras box, which you can then select. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, Jumble. How are you? How are you, my friend? Hey, Ellie. Hope you can hear me now. That's the same for pretty much everyone, depending on which train, Jumble. Yes, in case of certain trains inside the tunnel, for example, on Bakerloo line, you will not be able to go in the third person view. It doesn't let you. Going well, Jumble. It's a nice Saturday so far. We have been having a lot of storms in Amsterdam. Not sure if you would have heard of them. But yeah, so since yesterday, we have had a lot of storms, strong winds, a lot of rain. Hey, Tyler. What's up, my friend? Thanks, Tyler Reynolds. Thanks for joining the stream, Tyler. Thanks for joining the stream, Jumble, Ellie. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, same. So what's the plan, Tyler? Which one? Which freight train is the choice of route today? Hey guys, folks in the stream, good evening. Good evening. My name is Saurav, and today we are playing some Train Sim World 2. Right now, we are doing the Great Western Express, the dragline scenario with the BR Class 66. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, my dear friends, I would request you to do so. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Help my channel grow. And if you like the videos, it'll mean a lot to me if you hit the like, thumb the like button. Make sure you smash the subscribe button as well. Hope you all are having a great weekend, a great Saturday so far. Hope you get home soon, Tyler, and get cracking with some nice long freight haul route with a tea or a coffee or a drink of your choice. This one is a tea. Oakville subdivision heavy haul, yes. And the bullet. Do you mean the baby bullet, Tyler? Or which one? Which bullet? We also have the TGV in this. I'm thinking maybe after this a quick TGV run. I have Oakville subdivision as well. Absolutely, it's a great route for sure. If you mean the baby bullet from the Peninsula corridor, even that has a nice freight route. I love the baby bullet too, Tyler. Absolutely. Same here. I think so too. And you know what, Tyler, what I also think the most important thing for them to add are some new long routes. So what I really crave for in this game are longer routes. But yeah, with time that will come probably as well. And definitely some Dutch routes. So I live in the Netherlands. Not sure if you've ever been to the Netherlands, Tyler, but they have amazing trains here. I have an Xbox Jumble. Yes, I have an Xbox One X, not the Series X, but I have an Xbox One X. This one, the one I'm playing Train Sim on, is the PS4 though. Oh god, I'm gonna fail this scenario for sure. Oh damn it! Hate that. Huh. Maybe we'll pick a slightly simpler scenario for the class 66. I'm so sorry, Ellie. I was not paying attention and I messed this one up. But we can still do a class 66, a little simpler, but let's do a nice heavy haul. They do, Tyler. Netherlands has amazing trains, not just like the metro or the commuter ones, even the intercity trains. Uh, if you Google them, and they have amazing train locomotives, especially the traditional Dutch Koplopper, Koploper. You can Google them. They look fantastic, right? So they have this train, and the cockpit is on the top. Looks very much like a, an aircraft. Typically, like a lot of people think it looks like a Boeing 747. Let's do this one. Bristol Terminal to Felixstowe North. Felixstowe North. Beautiful trains in the Netherlands, and Europe in general, and especially in Amsterdam. The Amsterdam station is a point of origin and destination for a lot of international trains like the French Thalys, the British Eurostar. There is also the night jet services to several countries in Europe, and all of them are kick-ass trains. All of them are kick-ass trains. Beautiful trains, my friend. That that is not the case here, and even the intercity trains, they tend to do a lot of high speed runs. I think 150, 160 is a usual, but if you were like the fastest I have had in terms of a train journey is the Thales service from Amsterdam to Paris. And Thales runs at about 330 kilometers per hour, and it's breathtaking. It's a luxurious train. It's so beautiful. It's one of the original bullet trains in the world. And this one is always in red. The Thales, which is basically a collaboration between Belgians and French, is a red colored train. Looks impeccable, and it's a different fun. It's so much more fun than even flying. I agree. And you know, Tyler, what is the best thing about taking the train? Uh, it's so much of less hassle. So, for example, when I travel the Thalys to Paris, if you are flying by airplane, you always have to reach the airport at least 2 hours earlier, do a plethora of tests and all that. And here, when you take the train, you reach like 15, 10 minutes before the train departs. Just get on board. 10 times more comfortable than an airplane. Nice seats, electronically reclining seats. And then you go all the way from the middle of Amsterdam right to the middle of Paris. No hassle, no nothing. Beats flying any day. And the thrill of 330 kilometers per hour. I mean, it's something else, because when you fly of course so much faster, but then you never get that sensation. But in a train like this, it's not uncomfortable, but you definitely get the sense of speed. And that's like something that's I'm hooked to that. I'm hooked, absolutely. Okay, so we get started. We turn our lights on. Desk lights are on, instrument lights are on, tail lights are on, headlights are daytime, the reverser is forward, brakes, hold it and release. Okay, you're good to go. Off we go. Oh my God. I mean, that must indeed be a torture. And on just so much on the contrary to the US and Canada, Tyler. So I've been there and I've seen that experience. Here, especially in the Netherlands, especially in Amsterdam, right? We don't own a car because from the time I have moved to this country, we just don't need to. You don't need a car. I mean, it's so convenient. There are trams, there are nice buses, and all of which are comfortable, and you'll always get a place to sit. And then there is the metro, and then there is an amazing network of trains. So you don't even need to own a vehicle of your own. At least not where I live in Amsterdam. So off we go in the class 66. We are headed to the Acton yard, and I think we are hauling some 20 FKA containers in this case today. Ellie, I hope you're in the stream. And you're liking this? I'm just trying to fix the audio. The audio for the train may have just disappeared. I'm trying to fix that. Absolutely. Jumble, I am from India. I am an Indian, but then I about a year back, I moved to the Netherlands and now I live in Amsterdam. But I'm an Indian. I know you're from France. Bonjour, Jumble. And howdy to Tyler. And in case Ellie is there on the screen, hoe gaat het met jou, Ellie? India, yep. So we now are at throttle 8. We have a bit of an uphill. Nice food indeed, Jumble. Absolutely fantastic food. Tyler, hope you're liking the video and hope you will subscribe to the channel, my friend, so that I can see you back. So we are about 28 miles out of Acton Yard now. Now we have a 0.1% downhill gradient, so I'll need to watch the speed. Would I drive a metro in? I mean, why not? Why not? And interestingly, Jumbled on the topic of metro, I'll have to definitely give a big shout out to the Paris metro. I mean, it was an experience, my friend. I loved it. I loved it. And what is so much fun about the metro in Paris was, unlike in the Netherlands where things always seem to go in straight line. So, pretty much if you get on board a metro here and if you were to stand, I don't think it's all that difficult to just stand in one place, probably without grabbing something. But I don't think you can do it in the Paris metro. What would you want to watch, Ellie? I'm so sorry. You mean the train? Here we go, my friend. But on the topic of metro, again, especially Bakerloo line, it's so much fun. So much fun. I know, because and the fun part is, you could see, so when in a metro, right, through the vestibules, you can see the entire train ahead, and you can just see the train going like a snake. Three camera, please. Ellie, I'm not sure what you mean by the three camera, but in this case, now this is the immersive layout, not the classic. So, you know, you'll have to tell me what you mean by the three camera, or like, is it that you want to kind of go see it from the inside or the length of the train? This one does not require that classic mode of selecting things separately. So here you just tap the right thumbstick. It brings you to the outside free camera view, and then you can just like adjust and see it from any angle. Yep, so quite a long train. I think it is some 20 containers. And we are thundering along 24 miles out of Acton Yard in our Class 66 DBS livery, hauling containers all the way down to Acton. Outside view. Sure, Ellie, 1 second. We now need to reduce the speed a little. In Xbox, I have two accounts. Uh, I think one is ArcsStar03, ARCSTAR03. Yeah, that's my primary account on which I used to play. I don't even remember the second one because the second one I hardly would have played once or twice. But my Xbox gamer tag, if you want to search for me, is ArcsStar03, ARCSTAR03. I can type that in here for you. Let me type that in. I'll have to get the food. One moment, guys. I'm sorry. Absolutely, you can add me, Jumble, for sure. I don't play a lot of Call of Duty, but I do play a lot of Apex Legends. Do you play Apex Legends? Sorry, guys, I had to kind of quickly run away. Had to order dinner. Food got delivered. Of course, I didn't know how to eat it, but then I had to take the delivery. It's a very cold, windy, and rainy evening here in Amsterdam. Of course, definitely not as cold as Canada or where you are from, Tyler. But then, yeah, cold still. And happy that the food got delivered. You used to play Apex Legend? Are you still playing it? Have you checked out the new season, Mad Maggie and all? Here we are, rocking through the station. We have a downhill, so let's reduce the throttle. Tyler, are you still in the stream? Okay. But somehow these days, I find Train Simulator to be my game of choice. Train Sim World 2, to be more specific. And I find the experience to be a lot more relaxing. So, again, as I was telling you the other day, I always loved simulator games. But then within Flight Simulator, between Flight Sim and Train Sim, I mean, like, I'm hooked on to Train Sim right now. That makes sense, and Tyler also, I mean, it's the biggest country of all, right? Or the second. So it's the second biggest country in the world, right, Tyler? And I mean, it's just like in India where even in India people rely a lot on trains, especially for freight, and considering how remote certain areas can be, I mean, it's always better connected via rail than trying to fly in and build, airports or aerodromes in distant corners of the country. It's always a fact of life for bigger countries. India is quite a large one as well, and happens exactly the way there. But now there is, if you know, in India, there is a lot of, you know, traction, if I can use the word, around getting high speed lines. So, in fact, the first bullet train corridor for India is currently being built between Delhi, which is the capital city, and Ahmedabad. So, yeah, hopefully. But I know that I was reading somewhere the other day that the project is overdue. But yeah, it will happen sooner or later. And hope you're liking the video, Tyler. In case you are, please do subscribe to the channel, my friend. Bill Gates, the rich man. Of course, very, very rich man. We are very over speed. Slowing it down a little. Thanks, Tyler. But then, Jumble, when you say Bill Gates, the rich man, but now I think The more prominent names would be what? Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. They are now the new epitome of the rich, right? Okay, I needed to release the brakes, which is probably why it was not moving. Okay, speed's climbing again. Should be good. Hello, Northern Electrics. Hello, Chris. Hey, Ethan. Turn off your tail lights. For sure, my friend. Tail lights are off. Guys, we need you need to stop spamming like this. Seriously. I mean, I understand that this must be bringing you a lot of happiness, but it just bothers other people. Hey, Northern Electric, thank you so much. Thanks that you're not with them. Hey, Chris. Hey, Kians. How are you guys doing? It's fun having all of you here, guys. Spammer or no spammer, I don't care. But yeah, please don't cause trouble for the others and let's all have fun. And for all of you folks, no, I don't have donations enabled. But thank you. Thank you so much. If you feel like subscribing to my channel, that itself will mean a lot to me. So, guys, if you're watching the channel, if you're watching the video, and if you consider subscribing to the channel and hit a like to the video if you like it, that would mean a lot. So 11 miles out of Acton. Terrible driving. Thank you so much. Ultimate Lord. That's a lot. That's a lot to say on your first shot, but thank you. Thanks for the sarcasm. Maybe not an electric. I'm not sure if you're being sarcastic, but then it's okay. It is indeed my masterpiece. Thanks, John. Thank you so much. I don't know Northern Lights if you're being sarcastic about the stream. If you genuinely mean it's good, perfect. I mean, that makes me very happy. Otherwise, thanks, Northern Electrics. We are, in fact, maxed out on the speed. We are at throttle 8, and it's because of the containers. I think this is the max it can do at this moment. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for the great comments. Thanks for the support. But the speed's climbing, Tyler. It's at 65, 66. Now we have a gradient, so it'll of course bleed off the speed a little bit. Thanks, Charlie. Huge shout out to you guys, man. Thank you so much. At 70 miles per hour now. Thanks, Kians. Thank you so much, my friend. I'll see you back in the stream hopefully soon. I am not sure. You can. So you can probably build a custom scenario, Tyler, and you can probably configure the number of cars there. There is always an option of off the rails. So when you select that, it will basically let you do a lot of stuff which is probably not otherwise allowed. So any limitations in terms of number of cars, etc., gets removed that way. Oh shit! Damn it! Screwed it up. Thanks, Charlie. That was very well timed. Just when I broke the signal. Okay, which one next, guys? Since 6 of us are here, Howard telling you which route should we do next. So let me show you what I have. Ellie, I'm so sorry if I botched up this scenario. Second scenario today where I just didn't see the signal and I went through. Yeah, let me show you. Let me show you, guys. So I'll start right from the beginning. So, of course, we have Sandpatch Grade. And this is the new Journeys expansion pack. So I have the new livery as well. We have Schnellfahrstreck, Cologne. There is London Underground, Oakville Subdivision, Peninsula Corridor, Ethan, This is Train Sim World 2, indeed. Then I have West Somerset Railway. I have Rapid Transit. I have the Great Western Express. Then this is Dresden Chemnitz, which is Taranto Rapid. London Commuter, Nevercare Dresden, Boston Sprinter. What do you mean, Charlie? Sorry, didn't get that. Then there is Southeastern High Speed, LGB Mediterranean, and then Hofstrack München Augsburg. These are the ones which I have. East Coast Way. Ethan, I do not have the East Coast Way installed, unfortunately, my friend. Not yet. Looking forward to buying it soon, but don't have that yet. Pretty soon, hopefully. I'm going to circle through the options again so that you guys can let me know. London Commuter it is. London Commuter, let's do a Gatwick Express. Ellie, I broke the signal, my friend. I'm so sorry. So I was busy talking, Ellie, and I missed seeing a signal and the scenario failed. So, not a problem. So tomorrow, of course, I'll do the class 66 again, Ellie, and we'll do a full route, and I will be watching the signals this time so that I don't botch it up. For sure. Okay. So how about class 387/2, Gatwick Express? Maybe we can do a full line from Victoria to Brighton. Brighton to London, Victoria. Yeah, maybe let's do this. My miss, Ellie, so sorry. I was too busy responding to messages, and hence things got screwed. Okay, next stop Gatwick. So let's go with this light. Cab light is off. And we're good to go. Here we go, my friend. Here we go. This is a beautiful route. Not sure whether you have played. So you play Train Sim 2022, right, Tyler? So you'll probably not have this in that. But this is an incredible route and an incredible line to have. Very nice. Probably one of the best for Train Sim World 2. So this is the Gatwick Express, starting off from London Victoria. Our next stop will be Gatwick Airport, platform 7, 23 miles out. All going well so far. I know. I absolutely agree to that. Oh, you should see this full route, Tyler. This is incredible. This is a very nice route. And the best thing about this route is, which is what, the kind of route I also like, is this is one without too many stops. So this is the Gatwick Express. It starts from London Victoria, stops at Gatwick, starts from Gatwick, and then goes all the way down to Brighton. One stop in between. I look forward to that feature in Flight Simulator as well, Tyler. Indeed. Still going easy with the speed because we have 8.8% downhill gradient here. So maybe a little bit of brakes. Ladybird, my friend, how are you? How are you, Ladybird? Good evening. Hello. How have you been, Ladybird? Long time. How's the weekend? How's Saturday? How's life? So we are reducing the throttle a little bit. All good, Ladybird. Thank you so much. Going perfectly fine. except for the storm in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands, and Amsterdam's been hit pretty bad, but then safe and sound. Thank God for that. Indeed, especially Tyler, if you think of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, this is a low horn for you, Ladybird. Flight Sim 2020 is mind-boggling. But then also from the train side, I think Dovetail Games, especially with Train Sim World 2, is doing a phenomenal job. Possibly the best train sim out there right now. Hands down. Hands down. Okay, the speed limit's been eased a bit, so let's notch it up. The low horn again for Ladybird. We are on a slope, so I'm going to slide the speed down and hit a bit of brakes. Slow down. Brakes released. Okay. Thanks, Ladybird. So how much time left for you to get off work, Tyler? Upgrading to 2022, or do you mean Train Sim, Tyler? Are you referring to Train Simulator World or Train Sim Classic, as they call it? I know. I that is exactly the area of pain. But Tyler, from a if you look at Dovetail Games, and I've heard this time and time again and read it in different places as well, Train Sim World 2 the one that I'm playing right now, is basically going to be the product of the future. Of course, I mean, this is a whole different game engine altogether, so it looks so much more better and is such, the performance, the frame rates, the quality of the add-ons, by and large, are a lot better than Train Sim 2022 or 2020. So I would always suggest, trying to get onto TSW2. Hi, Leila. How are you? So I know you by now must have sunk a lot of money into, Train Sim 2022, but it would make sense to consider Train Sim World 2 instead of upgrading to 2022. Welcome back, Ladybird. Welcome back. Folks in the stream, how are you guys? Hello. Thanks for joining the stream, folks. We have Ladybird, Tyler, Ellie. Hopefully, Ellie is still there in the stream. Other folks in the stream, feel free to say hi. Okay, I'm going to slow it down a bit. Perfect. Nothing beats the sensation of getting off work and going home, eh, Tyler? So once you reach home, grabbing that nice tea or coffee, a cup of coffee, and then sitting down with your train and doing a nice long haul of freight. Nothing beats that, my friend. Yes, I figured you'd have Train Sim World 2020. But that is basically what they call Train Sim Classic. So that's a different game altogether, Tyler. So the Train Sim 2020 and 2022 are a completely different game from Train Sim World 2, the one that I'm playing. So even the DLCs are different. So I would suggest, instead of probably upgrading to Train Sim 2022, maybe you should give Train Sim World 2 a try, because the DLCs, the add-ons for this are completely different and definitely of much better quality. I think the graphics of TSW2 is better than any other train sims out there right now. So right now we're having a bit of a race, a drag race of sorts. Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much. It's just that it's primarily from a quality of graphics, Tyler. I mean, the train sim series 2020 2022, while they have much longer routes, a lot more add-ons, uh, it's still a very dated game engine. It's an extremely dated game engine, and I think you can already see that from Train Sim World 2. So this is a completely new game at its core with a more contemporary game engine, and you can see that in the performance. And in simulator games, I mean, the visuals would matter. All right, now we can crank up the speed. To 14 miles out of Gatwick. Rum and Coke works, my friend. Rum and Coke works. Absolutely. After a long day of work, train simulator and rum and coke. Cheers to that. This is a cup of tea though, but then cheers to you, my friend. And being from Canada, it must be like blisteringly cold there, Tyler, I'm sure. It's been relatively much better this year in Amsterdam. I'm not sure if I can call it better, but yeah, it's not been as cold as usual, but definitely then it's still not never as cold as Canada. It doesn't come close to that, which is not a bad thing at all. Who winked? Cheers, my friend. Spring is coming for sure. And then -5 Celsius is not too bad for you. I mean, I think that's cold, my friend. I think he did. I'm sure he did. And again, since you're probably not that familiar with Train Sim World 2, so in Train Sim World 2, right now the routes are between UK, so you have a lot of UK routes, you have some German routes, and then you have a few American routes, and then there is one French route which is for the LGV Mediterranean. So that's a Duplay TGV route. That's also the longest right now in Train Sim World 2, which is at about 100 kilometers, and also the fastest. We haven't got snow this year in Amsterdam. Not so far. Not in Amsterdam this year. It's been a relatively milder winter this year. But then Canada always takes the cake when it comes to cold places, right? And I can only imagine that, with, over 2 feet of snow in a week is like a lot. That way, at least Amsterdam is relatively easier weather, more or less. 6.6 miles out, 0.5% slope slash downward gradient, causing the speed to be over limit. So let's break it out a little bit. Okay, back. How long have you been playing train sims, Tyler? Oh wow. I can completely understand, Tyler. So I have traveled quite a bit to the United States, especially to the East Coast, and I was also stuck there for a while during a snowstorm during the winter, and I completely get a sense of what it must be like for you. It's difficult for sure. It's difficult. Again, I think from that standpoint, Amsterdam is relatively milder. We do get snow here, and of course, last year it was so cold that even the lakes and even the river, the Amstel River itself froze up, canals froze up, and people were like, snow skating or ice skating on the river and the canals. This year that has not happened so far, but then that's also fun when that happens, but definitely not as extreme weather as in Canada. So, uh, you know, I respect you guys for coping with that climate year after year and still being doing your thing. Hi, Ladybird. Welcome back. Welcome back. 1.9 miles out of Gatwick now. And again, being an Indian, of course, my roots are in much warmer climate, and sometimes even Netherlands is not sometimes, pretty much every time Netherlands is also quite cold for me. But I absolutely love the Netherlands. I love Amsterdam. But then I can completely understand what folks living in the US or Canada or maybe even Russia for that matter must feel like. Hey, folks in the stream right now. Again, I think we have Ladybird, we have Tyler, we have Ellie, probably, or not sure. Maybe Ellie is off to bed, and anybody else. big shout out to you guys for being with me in the stream and talking to me and being a friend. So oops, oh my goodness. I hope I can step. Ouch. I'm going to have to back up. $270 yards and counting. But it's okay. Reverser is reversed. So let's back up into the station. Yes, indeed. Indeed. No, but in the Netherlands, Tyler, the summers are also not very warm. So in fact, Netherlands is funny. Uh, it's like they say you have every climate in a day. So you have a bit of sun, you always have rain, cloudy skies, etc. But I haven't seen it getting very hot much. It remains pretty uniform throughout the year. So right now we are backing into the station, a station that I overshot. Ah, there you can see the planes land in Gatwick. That's very kind of your parents to do that, Tyler. I can indeed understand when somebody moves from India to Canada, what it must be for them. I mean, having moved from India to the Netherlands, I find that difficult as well. So Canada is like up by an order of three, at least. And when the climate is harsh, the winter is cold, what better than having great neighbors, my friend? So the Indian neighbors are lucky to have your parents as neighbors. Thanks to them. Is that's a big problem, no? Especially when it snows heavily, like the driveway is getting blocked. I have had friends in the US who used to tell me that, their doors would get stuck. There's so much of snow that they would pretty much kind of get sealed in. So they have to kind of force the door open and dig their way out on days where there has been heavy snowfall. So for first timers in climate like that, I mean, must be like absolute hazardous. I overshot because I was not paying attention, Lady Bird, and then I braked a little late. Yeah, and then I overshot, and I've been doing that quite a bit today. So after this, once we get off from Gatwick, Brighton should be, I think, around 14 miles or so. So, yep, nearly there. 23 miles. I'm sorry. Yeah. So off we go to Brighton on the last leg of this journey. Oops. No, 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 no. Wait. Reverse it forward now. And now we should go. Oh my god. How are you feeling now, Ladybird? Ouch. But look at the brighter side of things. Now that you have had COVID, it's pretty much you have nothing left to worry about. You'll be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. No worries at all after this. But are you feeling better now? And in any case, wishing you a speedy recovery, Ladybird. My thanks to you, Tyler. Thank you so much. Thanks to you for joining the stream, talking to me. I feel happy having made a new friend from Canada. I hope to see you back in the stream. You're welcome back to the stream anytime you want, and feel free to watch the older videos. Leave me comments in terms of what you want to see in the future. And I hope you get home quickly, grab your rum and coke, and I hope you get to do some lovely new routes in the evening. Enjoy the Saturday, enjoy the Sunday. Have a nice weekend, Tyler. See you back soon, my friend. Cheers. Get better soon, Teddy Bird. Wishing you speedy recovery. How long has it been? I mean, like, has it been a few days already? Which means then you'll start feeling better? Or has it just been like a day or two since you got infected? But either ways, nothing much to worry about. Yes, a couple of days are going to suck, but then you'll be fine. Thanks, Tyler. Thank you so much. It's so nice of you to say that, my friend. Perfect. And I hope you get some good rest over the 1 week, Ladybird. So, what are you going to be doing while you're at home? Absolutely. I'll put on some good videos for you, Tyler, for some of the high speed trains. I think you should see the TGV. So either today or tomorrow, I'll do a few runs with the TGV, which is the LGV Mediterranean. That's a must see for you. So, you know, hopefully when you're off on Sunday with another rum and coke, you can enjoy the LGV Mediterranean video, and I'm sure you would love it. I mean, I don't think there is anything like it currently on any other train simming platforms. So it's just bloody brilliant. I'm sorry. Thanks, Tyler. Have a safe ride back home, my friend. Roblox. I think I've heard that somewhere. Let me figure that out. So, what other plans for this 1 week, Ladybird? Since you're staying at home, play Roblox, get some good rest, eat some good food, and heal. I think that's the best thing you can do. And especially since you have had COVID, going by the experience of what folks told all my friends and relatives who got COVID, don't stress yourself too much. Get a lot of rest. You tend to feel very weak after you've been infected with COVID. So get all the rest you could, Ladybird. But I'm sure you'll be feeling right as rain in no time. So don't worry about it. And again, as I said, look at the brighter side. You're now safe. Nothing to worry about. And I'm sure your friends in school will be eagerly waiting for you to come back after a week. And you will be eager to catch up on all the action you missed while you were away from school for a week. And again, since you have not been feeling well, Ladybird, if there is any particular train, any particular route that you'd like to see me play that I can do for you on the stream, you're most welcome to let me know. Jumble, are you still there on the stream? Okay. So you would then definitely love seeing the UK routes, right, Ladybird? So the UK routes which I have are West Somerset Railways, London Underground, uh, London Commuter, also the Great Western Express, Southeastern High Speed, which is also one of my favorites. And yeah, I think these are the UK routes which I have. So any one of these, you're most welcome to let me know, and I'll be glad to play them for you. Have you also been having a lot of bad weather in the UK lately, Ladybird? In Amsterdam, we have been having storms. The first one was Storm Dudley, yeah, and then Eunice. What is eight? What do you mean by eight? Okay, I see. Bad weather. I know bad weather in the UK. Pretty much the same in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands as well. We are now about 10 miles out of Brighton. 387. Ladybird, you mean the 387 is which one? The one which I'm playing with, right? Or is that the 378? Okay, 2.4 miles out of Brighton. Nearly approaching the end of this route. We need to bring the speed down a little. Since we are going so fast. And speed needs to be controlled. Okay, we have a yellow signal coming up. I think we will be made to stop at some point because we are kind of way before time. So I anticipate a red signal somewhere along the way. We have a red signal. Of course, I'll do the 387 on the southeastern route. For sure, for sure, Ladybird. No problem. I'll try and create the scenario for you, Ladybird, and then we can for sure do it. So, would it be okay if we do that tomorrow? So, not sure if we will be able to finish that today. So, we will most probably do that tomorrow. So, we have that signal up ahead. I think we'll have to wait here for about 4 minutes. Okay. Thanks, Ladybird. I'll set things up tomorrow for sure. And we'll do a 387 on Southeastern high speed. Should be good. Okay, we have been given a yellow signal now. We can proceed towards the station. We'll keep the speed low. Throttles off. So we're going to coast into the station. No high speed business right now. So we are now arriving at Brighton. So let me put it this way. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We are now arriving at Brighton, having completed our journey from London, Victoria, via Gatwick. We are now arriving at the platform number 3 of Brighton. We were supposed to be there at 11:37, but we are 2 minutes before time. All the much better, so that you can grab your coffee or a cake before you walk out of the station. Everything okay? Ouch! Stop. Stop. Okay. That was a good one. So here we are at Brighton.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
So maybe we have time for one more quick route before we wrap up for the day. So any suggestions on what that might be? Unload passengers. Done. It will be 387 with 12 coaches on Southeastern High Speed. Will do. Yes. Okay, let's try that. Let's go to main menu. Let's start from St. Pancras 11. Confirm start marker. And maybe we go all the way to Rochester. We'll have one stop. Instructions. Confirm service. And we want a 387. There we go. And we want 12 car. Loaded. Let's call it SE Chess Ladybird. Is it good? Confirm. Select. Let's start. Perfect. So custom scenario for Ladybird. We are doing a portion of the Southeastern high speed with the 387. Let's see how it goes. And then in future, we can do much more. Hope you like this, Ladybird. So here we are. Perfect. Time to get going. Reverser is forward. Lights are on. And off we go. On high-low, of course. Wipers, okay. Shall we wait till we get out of the tunnel, Ladybird, so that you can see the wipers? I don't think you can see them in here. Hey, Jumble, welcome back. No worries, my friend. So, we are now doing a custom scenario for Ladybird. So, this is the 387 on a custom scenario in the southeastern high speed route. So, we're not doing the full length of it, part of it, but yeah, looking fine so far. That's a very interesting looking hill that we have out there. Not sure what it is. So we have in the stream Jumble and Ladybird and also a couple of other folks. So hi to everyone. Okay, and we need to reduce the speed a little bit. Hope everyone's liking the stream, folks. It's a beautiful Saturday night. Been a long stream so far, and I think things are going absolutely fine. We tried various routes today, and it's kind of also giving us an idea of which are the ones we want to play more over the next few days. This is the reason behind that, and Jumble, we also have that in few of the trains in the Netherlands, is it kind of allows you to connect multiple of these trains. And 1 second, I'm going to apply the brakes a little bit, and essentially this passage here becomes the vestibule, right? So you can close this door. Okay, let me. So this door here can be closed, you see, and this door can also be closed, I think. Hang on. Yeah, so it goes something like this. Yep. And it goes something like this. And then this can then be, you see, this is what it's all about. So you can connect another train up front, and then this becomes the passageway. This opens into the cabin, right? So this entire thing becomes like a vestibule. No problem, my friend. So this means that despite connecting different train sets, people can still walk through all of them. So it's more of, function over form. So maybe it doesn't look all that great, but it's a very practical design that way. So we are now reaching Gravesend platform 2, about 700 yards out. We're going to slow things down a little bit. It is a smart idea, indeed. Okay. Our next stop is at Rochester. Rochester, Rochester. So we honk our horn and off we go. You mean the food which I ordered? Not yet. I haven't eaten yet. So it will be after I'm done with the streaming. And it's going to be a bit of a late dinner tonight. But then, yes, I'm sure I'm going to like it. So I ordered Indian food today. No surprise. But then, we have a pretty open palate. So it's not like not just Indian food that I love. I'm a foodie. My wife is a foodie. So we love all kinds of food. But today it's Indian that I ordered. Bit of a comfort food tonight. Hope you have had your dinner, Jumble, and I'm sure Ladybird, you as well. I'm still drinking tea, by the way. Hope you'll be joining the stream tomorrow, Jumble. So I'm planning to do the LGV Mediterranean. So in your honor. So since you're my French friend, you're my friend from France. In tomorrow's stream, we probably started off with the LGV Mediterranean, and we do the run from Marseille to Avignon and then back. So that's what we'll probably start with tomorrow. Thank you so much, Jumble. Indeed, I will add you on Xbox as well. Absolutely. So if you're ever in Amsterdam, Jumble, and if you ever come home for dinner, Indian it will be for you. So we won't order Indian on such a day, then we will make it at home, authentic Indian style. And then, yes, there'll be Indian food for you then. Yes, Ladybird, I made mine too. Here is a cup of tea. And you too, as well. Of course, Ladybird. The same invite stands for you. So when you are in Amsterdam as well, you are invited for dinner. And Indian food for you as well. There are planes flying by. So my house is close to Schiphol Airport, and you actually have planes landing even at this hour. And they're pretty close. Depends. So, Jumble, India is such a huge country, right? And the interesting part about India is that every corner of India has a different kind of food. So, in the north, it's different kind of food. East is different. West is different. South is different. Northeast is different. So, there are numerous cuisines when it comes to Indian food, and some of them are vegetarian based, some are non-vegetarian predominantly, some are very spicy, some not so spicy. So it's very difficult to generalize by saying Indian food. So there are so many. I will add you on Xbox as well, Ladybird, for sure. My Xbox is not powered on yet, so when I set the Xbox and I connect it, I'll do that for sure. So, Jumble, I mean, Punjabi food is where everybody starts. So that's the most common and most probably well known of Indian foods. You should try biryani. Biryani. Let me try type that in for you. You'd love biryani. You should give it a try. I will for sure, Ladybird. Ladybird, my Xbox is not powered on yet. It's off because in this desk I don't have a place to keep the Xbox, so the Xbox is connected to my TV in the living room. I'll go ahead and add you for sure. Yeah, same. Even I am a non-vegetarian and I can also eat vegetarian. So Punjabi food would be good. Biryani you would love, I'm sure. Indian food is very tasty. It's very flavorful, and then there are so many spices that get added to it, which is what makes it so special. You love Indian food, my friend. We loved French food as well. So when we were there in Paris, we ate quite a bit of it and absolutely loved it. The French know their food. So 1.9 miles out, 1.8. Okay, I'm going to type my Xbox username for you here. Loved it. Absolutely. Loved everything about France, Jumble. Loved everything about France. Just like the way we also love so many things about the Netherlands. The food is probably the one opportunity area, so to speak, when it comes to Netherlands. Ouch, this is fast. All of a sudden. So we are about zero point 0.7 miles out of Rochester Platform 2. We're going to glide in. That looks pretty. Yes, it will be good to for them to. So there are so many that they still need to add, right? So you have the Greek railway system, there is the Dutch railway system, there is so much more of France to be added, even the French metro network, the Dutch metro network, and for sure. So I'm not sure again, you'd have heard of the train life game, which apparently has an extended map. So I am very much looking forward to an opportunity to play the Eurostar someday. It'll be nice to be able to do a drive all the way from London to Paris, or Paris to London, or London to Netherlands, Amsterdam, so on and so forth. True. True. Greece would be so nice because Greece itself is like extremely picturesque. So the Greece rail routes would be indeed very nice, very, very nice. Now there is a lot of focus on the Swiss rail system as well, now with Lucerne about to come out. We have completed the scenario. So absolutely, France has to be added. So, you know, from a rail standpoint and even from a countryside and how beautiful things are, France would be unbeatable to have. So more of France, and since they already have France in there, no reason not to show. So maybe quick question: have you seen the LGV Mediterranean in this game, Jumbo? Yes, this is completed. So did have you seen that train in this game before? Ah, perfect. Yeah. So maybe let's do that tomorrow. So that's a plan. So tomorrow, hopefully, we start with LGB Mediterranean, and then we do a few more trains as well. But then, been an awesome evening of stream. I think it's been one of my longer streams, and so glad you were here, Jumble. So glad you're here, Ladybird. And Ladybird, I hope you recover soon. Hope you feel much, much better soon, and you get to go back to school, meet your friends, and then everything should be right as rain. And then, guys, have a nice weekend. Hope you have an awesome Sunday tomorrow. And then in the evening, if you're free, you're welcome back at the stream. And then we will meet in the stream, and we'll do a lot more of some great routes. Hopefully, more from the New Journeys expansion pack and TGV, LGV for sure. Having said that, then I'd like to wish you good night, guys. And then 375 for sure. Done. Yes, Ladybird. We'll do the three. So the Electro Star, right? So we'll do the Electro Star, maybe all the way from Faversham to London St. Pancras. Done. So that's a schedule. So we do the LGB, we do the 375 Electro Star, and then we do a few of the routes from the New Journeys expansion pack. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Of course, I'll stream tomorrow. Yes, my friend, I will stream tomorrow in the evening, and I will try and start a little early so that we can spend, all of us can spend a bit more time together. All right, and wishing you all a nice Sunday again, and have a great time. Thanks again for joining the stream. Thanks again for being my friend, guys. It means a lot to me. You guys are such wonderful people. So hope to see you back again tomorrow. Till then, good night. This is your boy Saurav signing off from Amsterdam, where it's 1 a.m. in the morning now. So see you tomorrow, guys. Good night. Ciao ciao. Bye.